The biggest day of the European footballing calendar. It is, of course, the UEFA Champions League final. "90 minutes stands between these teams and a place in history. Monreal gives away a free kick. And there's the first booking of the game already. Not even 5 minutes in, but the referee's decided that he needs to stamp his authority on the game. Ribéry. The keeper's got it. Beautiful through ball over the top. He went for elevation, but it didn't come off.
Oh, it's such a pity that, because it would have been a really stylish goal that he pulled it off. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Podolski tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Mario Götze looking to exploit the space. Lahm. Still goalless here at the moment. Xabi Alonso. Wilshere with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Lahm. Schweinsteiger. Alaba. Tried to play it through. Break is on. Ramsey couldn't quite get it through that.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Alaba. Debuchy with the foul. No surprise, it's a yellow card. That's a foul, yes, confirmed by the referee. Oh, and he knows it. It's his second yellow. He's off. Wilshere must now face the long, lonely walk down the tunnel. Ribéry, he's on his way. Ribéry. Bayern Munich have scored. Could that be the goal that guides them to glory? A moment that demanded composure, and that's what he produced.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Bayern Munich are the first to strike.
Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Spooned forward. He plays it through. Welbeck. Bursting forward. Podolski. Jerome Boateng wins it back. Shaqiri. Everyone looking towards the fourth official, wondering how much additional time there is to play. 2 minutes is the answer. And that brings to an end what was a pretty tense first half. Any thoughts on what the first 45 minutes of this final has thrown up?
Well, I just hope they've got a plan B, because the second half is going to need an injection of a few new ideas. They've been lacklustre and sluggish in that first half, and it needs much more from the whole side.
And he's fouled him. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. Well, it would appear he's in considerable discomfort, and there's obvious concern on the faces of his teammates. Shaqiri. It's Lam. Space on the flank. Robin! Not this time. Long way off that.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Debuchy. Chamberlain. Debuchy. Ball goes through. Leaps for the header. Good delivery, but I'm afraid the finish wasn't up to it.
Bayern Munich didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate. Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Lam. Podolski with a definite foul there. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Slides it through. Off he goes. Welbeck, a chance. What a chance that was. They may live to regret that. Opportunity for a goal. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Up for that one. He's in again. And there's a goal. Brilliant.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
No better way to respond to the manager's call than that.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
If the score remains as it is, we'll be heading to extra time. Robin! I think that just about fooled everyone.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Rafinha. Ribéry. It's Welbeck. Robin.
It's all very neat football, but time is against them now, and they need to get the ball forward.
He's playing it through. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. So there is the whistle, and we're heading into extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager could have any complaints really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So after 90 minutes, still nothing to choose between them. It's extra time after the break. They came up with that most incredible equalizer, and what a time to score as well. So they've forced extra time, they've shown plenty of character. Can they build on their achievements so far? Monreal. No, the defence alerts and picked out the danger. Jerome Boateng. Rosicki with the foul. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Jerome Boateng. No, that's not going to make it through. No getting it through there, he knew what was coming. Benatia. Bernard. Mario Götze. He's on a real charge. Diaby. And that whistle draws the first period of extra time to a close.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
So here we go then. Just 15 minutes remaining in what's become a marathon final. Blah. Ribéry. Rafinha. Oh, he's lost it. If things stay as they are, this game will be decided by a penalty shootout. There it is! And they have the all-important lead in extra time. It was all down to the control. They now lead by 1 goal.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Chamberlain gives away a free kick. Oh, it's a straight red! Chamberlain goes off for an early bath, and it's left his manager with a headache. Well, the players are flocking around, and there is genuine concern on their faces. The defence does its job, they get it away. We're down to seconds now, that's all that remains. Welbeck. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. And that's it, the final whistle. They came, they saw, they conquered, they are the champions of Europe. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, what a fantastic match to round it all off. Again, they had to battle really hard, as they've done all season, but that's what's brought them to success. I just feel that this can be a little bit of a strange time, you know. You've worked so hard, yes, you're the champions, you've won the game, and you're looking around at each other thinking, well, what do we do now?